everybody, Jaws Jr. here for yet another rock hounding adventure from Crook County, Oregon. What are we doing here today? Well, we are picking up, the best way to put it is petrified wood chips. I'm doing this for a specific reason. So let me turn you guys around and I will show you some of the stuff we're picking up, and I will tell you the reason why I'm focusing in on small pieces. So, we are in a beautiful spot here today. Kind of one spot that's been near and dear to my heart. I like this area up here. So, small petrified wood pieces. Let's look at this here. And this is actually a bigger one that I've been finding. That could be a tumbler size or something, but we'll keep walking around, panning around, see what we can find. There's this one here. Small one. So, why the interest in small pieces? Well, many of you do not have a regular house or a big garage or a big yard. Many of you are living in apartments or even condos with very limited floor space. So there's nothing wrong with going out and picking up the small stuff. Well, what can you do with the small stuff? All kinds of things. First and foremost on some of this stuff I'm looking at is how well would it wire out. There's a little piece of agate right there. So could I wire wrap something? Wire wrapping does not take much space to do. You could take any one of these, clean it up, and do a little wire wrapping for it. You can also put pendants or make them as pendants. And you could sell the stuff for like maybe $5 or $10 a piece. Not much, because there's not much effort going into it. You're cleaning up the material, you're spending the time wrapping the wire, then there's the cost of the wire. So, there's all kinds of things. Now, this area is pretty sparse with the material. And I'm a firm believer that somebody would be willing to buy some of the stuff in jewelry format or jewelry, have it being left in its natural condition. Not polished up to a high shine like I do with a lot of my material, but to leave it as it was found and picked up. See another piece right here. See, that's a good size to me. That's a good size for this type of stuff. Something small, something simple. You could also use these as a back display piece, gluing them onto a piece of wood or something for an accent piece to whatever you want to display. There's all kinds of different things you could do with these. And it's very simple to find a place where you can find these little chips and walk around, and whenever you see one, just look at it. And if it's not, it goes back. Yep, I see a piece right there. See, that's a good size right there. Now, none of these here are going to get tumbled. And I'll probably just clean them up, hang on to them. And who knows what I could do with them. But this is excellent material to mess with for those who just do not have the space. Another opportunity too is those who are nomads, living full-time in their RVs. And they want to have a hobby to do, and they love rock hounding, but they're worried about the weight. You can spend hours walking out here and get 5 pounds, maybe. Then you could sit there and take half of it, make it into jewelry, post it on Facebook, Etsy, eBay, whatever source that you feel comfortable with. Sell it in person to people that you meet. Easy to ship because stuff would be small. Wrap it up in a paper towel, stuff it in an envelope, throw an address on it, and send it on its way. After you've received your payment, of course. Might even do dangling earrings with them. Again, I'm sure there's got to be people out there who would like the natural look of the material rather than the processed look of having things be highly polished. Nope, that's not one. So there's 6.5 minutes of my opinion of what to do with small stuff. I'll bring you back when I find some more. Okay, we're back. Finding some more, plus an agate. And now I'm in an area where there's wind, so you might have to deal with some wind noise, and I apologize for that. It's just the nature of the beast of being out here. Always like looking at the green stuff, and that is way too coarse to do anything with. It would not pick up a shine, and it just doesn't look good. But yeah, I could walk this entire area back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I may only get a few small pieces, but what am I doing? I'm out walking. I am not sitting at home. I am out walking, getting little pieces that could be possibly used for jewelry or whatever I could think of. Yes, it is dry here. Very dry. That's why there is no fires, no shooting of powder burner firearms. Ooh, that's interesting right there. Look at that. That piece has been worked. And I'll leave it at that, but that's beautiful as it is. See, got some pieces there. Well, that piece of obsidian is just beautiful. And there's this guy here. I don't think that's anything. Nope, that's junk. Oh. Look at all the real tiny pieces here. I'm going to not even attempt to get this little small fragments. So I'm just calling this chip size. That was agate, but it's awfully small. And a little piece of red jasper there too. Here's a little bit bigger one. That's the size I'm after right there. And another one right here. That looks like it, but that's not wood. Real tiny pieces all over the ground. In a random fence post. And some random old lumber. And we're getting into an area where there's a lot more. There's a piece there. 2 pieces that I can pick up. See, that's a good workable size right there. And that's not wood. There's one. That's a good one. That's a nice one. I like that one. Again, you can just literally see the stuff scattered across the ground here. In this case here, since I'm only after certain sized ones, the rest can stay. Maybe attract others. Okay, see? A little bit bigger ones in there. Doing pretty good. So, you switch hands. While I do that, I'll point you down here to this one down here. That little bit bigger one. And I'll pick it up in a minute. Give me a second. Be patient. Be patient. Here's a bigger piece here. Thin, but bigger. I don't think this one here is anything next to this little piece of sagebrush. Nope, it's not. No, yeah. Yeah, it is. Yep, that's a piece. Again, it's just all over the ground here. Here's a bigger piece. That's a nice one. More chips. More small chips here. So I'm going to let you guys go. You get the idea of this. Of why I'm focusing in on the small wood chips. And on occasion you find a little bit bigger one. Because if you live in a small place, maybe limited on resources, and you want to get started in selling material like this, first you got to check the legalese stuff from where you collect it at. That is above and beyond the scope of this video. But if you can legally sell it, able to pick it up, able to do something with it, such as wire wrap, make jewelry out of it, do other things, maybe cover a birdhouse with it, and you can put some sort of a value-added service to it, you might be able to make a few extra dollars and have fun getting out here doing it and not have to worry about taking up a bunch of space in your apartment or condo or studio or RV. Okay, well, I'm gonna let you guys go. So just remember, everyone's life is an adventure. Then there's mine out here picking up petrified wood chips. This is the Adventures of Jaws Jr. Oh, isn't that so beautiful? Have a good one, everybody. See ya! Ha ha! Beautiful place.